and then I will have in just a moment, you'll be ready to go. And it should start Yep, it just popped up. So give us about 10 seconds and it should be working.
Perfect.
So we'll have a recording.
Wonderful. So
right,
let's go ahead and mute ourselves. Good.
Yep, all good.
All good. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I just want to say welcome to everybody. And thank you so much for showing up, taking the time. I know time is precious, so I really appreciate that. And we're going to go through a lot of information. It's going to go pretty fast because it just does, but I can always slow down at any moment. And if you have any technical difficulty, just, you can use your chat button if you'd like. That's perfect. Or you can wave your hand a little bit. It's kind of, I won't see, because when we start screen sharing, I might not see you as much. So chatting is probably the better. And just do it to everybody if you want, or you can do privately to me, whatever you want. And any questions through the presentation, if you have any, it's best to do it through the chat, or you can write them down and there will be time at the end as well. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and start sharing the screen. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Okay, hold on just a minute. Bear with me. There we go. And
this is always the most fun part. Good job.
Thank you. All right. So you have come to Essential Oils Made Easy. And let's see. So as I said, I want to welcome everybody. And I did want to give you a little background about myself and how I came to doTERRA. And I came to doTERRA from one of the people that are here today, my dear friend, Rebecca. She's with us today. And I was looking to do something as well with income. We had talked about that, but that's not even the part of it. I am also a yoga instructor. And I always used to put it, I chuckle now because I can't put lavender oil into people's palms. Can you imagine if I walked around and touched their palms now? I can't even go to class. But back in the day, that's what I would do. And my lavender source was, I couldn't find them anymore. They actually were in Paso Robles and they weren't doing it anymore. So that was my first reason why. And she was doing a party and she was saying, well, you can come to my house and learn about them. So I went to her house and the first thing I felt was everything was being diffused. And I never felt that going into a house, that feeling in that room of the, oils being diffused. And I loved it. And I also suffered from allergies. And she was selling a little packet and it was of lemon, peppermint, and lavender. I think I asked her and she told me briefly it was about allergies and that perked. I was like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I need. Because I had been on allergy pills my whole life and those, and they're antihistamines. And I was then starting to get into dry eyes. So I was looking for something to change because I just didn't want to continue with these. So she had mentioned those. So I started diffusing them. And then when I came home and I looked on the account, I saw that there's also a Tri-E soft gel. So that was my journey of starting in with doTERRA. It was really the lavender, the allergies, and then digestion. I had digestion issues. And that's why I got started into this wonderful, wonderful company. And I learned more than I ever imagined, which you're going to hear about. All right, so there's 3 cool things about essential oils. Here we go. First one is they are safe. They are natural and safe. Benefits without any side effects. I mean, where in the world can you get anything like that today where there's no side effects except good side effects? They are certified, pure, therapeutic grade, pure and potent. These oils are potent. And that's something I want to share with you. Like they're talking about peppermint right now. I don't know if anyone has any of their oils in front of you. If you have a peppermint, I would love you, or any oil for that moment. You don't even have to use peppermint. Just to take that oil and we just kind of put it in the palms. You can just kind of put a little drop into your, right at the base of your thumb, kind of right on the side of your thumb. just going to teach you just a little bit, because the thing about peppermint is it's very energizing, promotes clear breathing, relieves head tension. And then that's the other thing Rebecca taught me, then put it in your hair. Just get it in that hair. Always put the oils in the hair, and then you're just going to smell so good. And it's just an awesome smelling. The peppermint's very uplifting. You might be able to feel that right now. And, the other thing, what I did, and I've learned is that I tend to go heavy on the oils, and you really don't need to. They really are, like, one drop is plenty. And I was doing too much, and I learned the hard way. So we all learn how we learn. But now the second effective, cool thing about these essential oils are that they address root causes of health problems. For example, my allergies. The root cause was that the pollugens, it's not pollugens, but the pollen gets into my nose and whatnot. And the only way I know how to clear it was it used to just take an antihistamine. Whereas these oils, by diffusing them, taking the tri-ease, has changed my life. And they also, the essential oils permeate the cell membrane, which is when we ingest them or put them topically. Particularly, you will need to use a carrier oil, and we'll talk about the carrier oils moving forward. And then this oil, On Guard, I'm not sure if any of you know of that oil, or I'm sure you all do, but it is right now, with everything that's going on. That's right. Thank you. It's the number one for immunity support. So that's all I'm diffusing in my home right now. It's On Guard and orange. And doTERRA has taught me anything citrus with it tastes great. And there's a number of other things, but I try to keep things simple, and it works for me right now. Now and it soothes the irritated throat. This is something else I had heard from a doTERRA podcast. They also have lozenges, and I'll take the lozenge and I just drop it in a cup of warm water, and it's like the most soothing tea you've ever tasted. It's wonderful. And it's just great. And it's just because of all the different oils that the On Guard has. And I think there's a little bit of a little sweetener in there. So it's very tasty. And it's very cleansing for the home, which is that we all know this On Guard, there is a whole line of products. This product is so good. It is a hand sanitizer. That's like the holy grail right now, if you can get your hand a hold of that. Then there's the sanitizing wipes that they just came out with at convention that are wonderful. And then there's the house cleaners, there's the detergents, there's the mouthwash, it's in the toothpaste. It's and then it's a wonderful product to keep around the house. And then the third cool thing is how affordable it is. Because just like I was sharing, one drop of this stuff so you can also take them in a soft gel, can be like one of those things that you're going to the doctor for that you don't need to go for, that you could handle at home. And it's by no means saying don't go to the doctor. It's saying to we work with everything that everybody has. It's saying that, we have a $6.5 trillion a year are spent on global healthcare. And the essential oils are just pennies per dose. It's about 8 cents a drop. So it's very affordable. And if you get involved with it, you'll see there's many people in our community that are involved, and they're making rollers, and they're making these things that there's like a flu balm. There's all kinds of stuff online of people that have created different things, and people around have done some amazing products that are really working, making these different DIY rollers and whatnot. So you want to save money with natural solutions. And that's what we're doing. It's adding a natural solution to your life. And then lavender is a great one because it is so calming for the mind, calming for the skin, and very soothing. So it's great if you have a headache, use lavender. If you have any skin irritations, it's wonderful. And also it's great if you go to bed at night to use the lavender. You can also put it on your pillow. It's a very soothing. And like I did, if you're, a teacher, you want to diffusing it in the classroom or put it in people's palm if you're an instructor or a yoga instructor, back when we can touch people, but I don't know how we'll just diffuse everything now. So the 3 ways to use doTERRA essential oils. The first way is aromatic. So just like behind me, I have a diffuser going on right now. In fact, I'm doing the Joy right now. And that's the new one that just came out for Christmas. It's wonderful. But there's many different blends, makes the whole room feel so good. In fact, doTERRA just came out with the first time a humidifier, actually a humidifier diffuser, which is great for this cold weather. And so the diffuser positively affects the mood, cleans the air and open airways. So it's a wonderful, wonderful tool to use. And then the second way is topical. So just like we were talking about, you can apply to the affected area for localized benefits. And you want to start to always dilute it. And we recommend the fractionated coconut oil. You can also use, I think it's, what's that one from Trader Joe's? I can't remember it right now. It's the, it'll come to me. Grapeseed oil works really good. Oh, I can see it in my cabinet, but I know there's another oil, but the fractionated coconut oil is really nice. And I had never heard of that until I came to doTERRA, and it's a very light, thin, and it absorbs very well. And I've learned to love this stuff. So for example, Deep Blue is another oil that we use for any aches and pains. And so you'd put like one drop in your hand, a little drop of fractionated coconut oil, rub together, rub it on the back, rub it on your knee, rub it behind the neck. And Digestion, which is another wonderful oil. And what you'll notice right below Deep Blue and Digestion, it says ATI, and those are just abbreviated for aromatic, topical, and ingest. And it's telling you that these oils, what they can do. So Deep Blue cannot be ingested. And another way that you can also do that is when you get your oils, you'll know that there's the oil like this one, peppermint, has supplemental facts. There's a little bit, I don't know if you can read that. That means you can ingest it. Not all the oils are that way. So back to that Digest Zen, it's great if you have any gas, any discomfort in your belly. I always put a drop of Digest Zen, and then I put fractionated coconut oil. I always like to add a little bit of peppermint and just rub it on my belly. If you have anything with your throat, heartburn, digestion's good. It also clears up the airways, kind of like right on the bridge of the nose. If you have any sinus things, it's also wonderful. This is the fractionated coconut oil. This is what we use to mix with our oils. doTERRA sells it. You can also find it in the stores as well. The localized benefits, and you dilute the fractionated coconut oil for best results, because it permeates, goes through the skin, and gets to the cellular level, which is what you want. And then internal. So you enjoy a few drops. You can put it in water, which is what I do with lemon every morning. First thing, warm water, a couple drops of lemon. Now you can put it in veggie caps. doTERRA sells the veggie caps, and I've also seen them at Sprouts. They sell them there as well. Or you can just put the oils underneath your tongue. And sometimes, like I said, with my allergies, if it's a bad day, I'll just put one peppermint, one lavender under my tongue, then swish it with water and swallow it, and I'm out the door. And it's really just because I'm lazy and I just want to make it a fast way. Or you can put it in the veggie caps. But if I don't have my glasses on, then I'm usually messing. So when your eyes, you got to just have all that, but it works great. And lemon is really good for cleansing the body, and also for a good cleanser at home. If you have anything sticky, lemon is your go-to. It's amazing. And it smells so wonderful. And you can make so many different balms, like toilet balms and all different things with lemon. And then frankincense is also a wonderful oil to ingest, promotes for calm feelings, supports healthy, gotta move this here, hold on. Healthy nervous system, and helps cells perform optimally. I mean, frankincense is the king of all oils. That is the big gun right there. And you can do it in all three ways: the aromatic, topically, and internal. Next, three ways to, and then lastly is the internal. These are the veggie caps that doTERRA sells, and you can put them in the cap, and you only need like 1 to 2, maximum 3 drops of oils. You don't want to put many more of that. And you can spread them out through the day, depending on what you're trying to combat is what you do. If you're, sick and you need your immune system, you would maybe use the frankincense, some On Guard, maybe copaiba. It just depends on which ailment you have. So top health concerns. These, your top 3 health concerns. By identifying your top 3 health concerns, we'll be able to look at some natural solutions and gather some recommended protocols. This will help us determine your best options for getting started. So if you can, just take a moment and just jot down your 3 health concerns if you can. Like mine, I explained was the allergies, finding a good lavender, and my digestion issues. Those were my 3. Just see if you can, and you don't even have to do all 3. And give you guys a moment. Would anybody like to be brave enough to share, actually unmute yourself and give me a top health concern?
I will.
Okay, let's hear.
I am right now dealing with sleep issues, and I am taking the supplements of Serenity gel caps, and I'm going to go with the big guns. One didn't help me enough, and it's me, it's not the capsule. 2, I still wake up, but I'm going for 3 tonight. So I will leave you with that. I may be getting a full 8 hours of sleep. So I'm really, really good about it. I'm excited about it. The other thing was energy because of the sleep issue. And then my other concern is pain. I'm 61, so I have injuries that come with age and maturity, and that's why I'm here.
Well, that's awesome, Rebecca. I really appreciate you sharing that for us. And just like you said, the Serenity and then diffusing it too. And do you put some on your pillowcase at all? A little bit, do all that? Have you, because those are, you know, all that, but that's.
Well, no, I don't. Thank you, Patrice. I put it on my toe. I put it in my diffuser, but I have the cute little spray bottle from last year. So I'll do that. Thank you.
That's a good one. And also on the bottom of your feet. I meant to say that too. All these oils are really good on the bottoms of your feet. I do, but I want to address your other one. It was the energy, and then the pain. The pain, there's a pain, I've heard a mix, and I know, Brittany, I don't know if you can help me, of the oils that helps. I might have to get back to you all and let you know the actual combination, but I think it was the lemongrass, frankincense. I think there was peppermint in there, marjoram, and cypress or cedarwood. And cedarwood, I think it was. And if you put all those in a roller bottle and mix it with fractionated coconut oil, because when you make a roller bottle, you need to do that, and put it on any area, it's great. But these are the things that you'll learn about when you start using your oils. You're going to find we have different educational tools that we offer, and we have groups that like a Facebook group and all this stuff, and you can find, and you can start Googling pain and stuff. All these different things will start popping up. And you know, that's what I am. It's my job as an advocate, is to give you that information. So it's always asking and bringing up the questions to me so I can get the answers for you. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to share? Okay, let's move along. Thank you. And then the 3 ways to purchase. One is retail, and retail is the most expensive, and you only want to pay retail in a professional setting. And that would be, for example, if you're a chiropractor's office or something like that, and they're selling the oils or they're selling lotions, you're going to pay retail prices. And that's the only way to pay. And you can also go on doTERRA and pay retail prices on the online if you so choose. The second way is wholesale. And this is, you get the best products for the best prices. And this is just like Costco. So for example, just like Costco, there's a membership fee. So is doTERRA. There's a $35 membership fee for the year, but that allows you to get 25% below retail. And then in addition to that, the next year, it's only $25 and you get a free bottle of peppermint. That's a 15 milliliter. And that bottle is $22. So you're basically paying $3 a year for the membership for doTERRA from here on. So you can't beat that. And then the below wholesale, the deep savings below wholesale is when you begin with a starter kit. So, and that's when you waive the $35 fee and you start right. And then the next year, you'll be charged $25 and get the free bottle of peppermint. So it's there's wonderful value that they offer as a company. So the starter kits, I want to go over some of those starter kits. The first one is the Healthy Starter Kit. And this one is 160, and my screen, I just got to go over just a little bit. And 160, and that's 100 PV. And these bottles, it gets a little diffuser, this mini diffuser. I have one. It works wonderful. And you can have 2 hours, 5 hours, or 10 hours. Intermittent. It's great. These oils are our top 10 oils, and they are 5 milliliters. And they are lavender, lemon, peppermint, tea tree, oregano, frankincense, deep blue, breathe, digest zen, and on guard. It's a great starter kit. The next one is the Healthy Home Kit. So this one comes with the diffuser as well, the same one. And that price is $350. And that one comes with the whole line of On Guard. Not the whole line, but this is what makes it really remarkable, because you get the On Guard spray hand sanitizer, the Holy Grail, that's the one there. Then you get the hand wash and foaming hand wash with the dispenser. That On Guard cleanser is you use drops of that to make all different solutions to clean things around the house. That's the toothpaste that the On Guard's in. We actually now have a new toothpaste that still has the On Guard. And then there's the shampoo and conditioner, which is amazing. That's just changed the texture of my hair. Now the bottles on the bottom, those now, instead of the 5 milliliter, the only 5 milliliter is the deep blue, because that's the only one that one comes in. And then the rest of those are all the 15 milliliters. So that is a huge savings. And that's the Healthy Home Kit. Good. And then the next one is the Healthy Essentials Kit. So now this one's $249. And this one you get a larger diffuser. And this one has a couple different oils. This is the Copaiba and the Adaptive. Those are the two really, really big ones in this group that are different. Copaiba is almost like the CBD oil. That's what they compare it to. It's a very great for pain. In fact, like Rebecca was talking about pain, that's a great one to take for pain. And the Adaptive is the calming blend. And this too, there's a whole system. There's the oil, there's actually a touch, there are capsules, and it's wonderful. It's a great thing for anxiety, particularly around people now that are experiencing a lot of different anxiety of being locked up for a while, just life-changing. This is a wonderful one to add to, I think, anybody. And in fact, I took a capsule before my class today. Can't you see how calm I am? So it really works. And then there's the Healthy Habits Kit. Now this is one of my favorites. So this is $195. The price is amazing. And I didn't mention, but this one thing on the bottom where it says 125 PV, that means product value. And I'll explain that later, but that's why, and it's under all the items you'll see, but I'll explain that. But right now, the 195 is probably easy enough to understand. So now you're getting those oils on top. Those are the 5 milliliters. And Balance is a different one. Balance is a really grounding blend. That's another one. But the Terrazyme, the EO Omega, which is the essential oil, the Microplex VM, which is the food nutrient complex, and the Alpha CRS, the cellular vitality complex, and then the PB Assist and the Deep Blue Rub. So those three, the three supplements in the middle, those come in a package called LLV, and they have changed my life. I've gotten those, I get them regularly, and it's the Omegas help with my brain. I need help with that. My food complex helps me digest, which is wonderful, help my digestion immediately. And then the cellular complex is what also helps your body. It helps your hormones. It helped me get more regulated. And now then every month, I also get the PB Assist, which is the probiotic, and the Terrazyme, which is also helping digest food. I've found as I've gotten older, I've had a harder time digesting my food, and it's a game changer for me. The Deep Blue Rub, that cream is also something that I didn't try for a while. And when I started using it, it has changed my life because I do have a lot of aches and pains, particularly from being in fitness. I've been in fitness for a long time. And so I have back issues. I have knee issues. And I never liked, what was the Icy Blue or the other one? Oh, that other one. I hated the smell of that other one. It was so deadly potent. Deep Blue is amazing. It's a mild smell. And I wake up in the morning and I feel great. These products are great. And the oil, if you really want to go deeper, if you have really something going on, you put some oil on your back with some fractionated coconut oil, then you do the Deep Blue Rub, and then you sit you add some heat, some moist heat to it. And that really penetrates into the skin, which is wonderful. So that you can see these kits are really affordable, and that $35 fee is waived every time. And here's the Simple Solutions kit. In fact, my friend Sean, who's here tonight, this is the one she first got, and she got her fee waived. And I know she loved the Deep Blue. The other thing I forgot to say, I do Deep Blue on my feet because my feet have gotten a little icky as they get older. I'm so sorry to say that, but they do, and I'm tender. So no more stilettos for me. But if I do wear my stilettos, I make sure I got my Deep Blue on for that night after. And it's just very soothing, and you just rub it in and it just feels great. And it's great for your hands. I know some of us too, it's hard to open jars and we just get tight with arthritis and stuff, and it's wonderful. But these 3 oils that come with this are Lemon on Guard and Serenity. And this is what we were talking for the Sleepful, the Restful blend. This is the line that handles that. And these are all 15 milliliters. And that's $105 minus that $35 fee. It's amazing. And then if you want to add on other products, you can. And correct me, Brittany, if I'm wrong. Do you get an additional discount when you add on to this? Or is it only when you're on the, I think I'm answering my own question. I think it's only when your LRP is when you get the additional.
You mean like the 30%, or you mean 25% off products you add on to this kit?
25% products that you add on. Can
Yes.
you add on products to this kit and get 25% off? Okay.
You sure can.
So like the Terrazyme or the probiotic if you wanted, or even oils. Okay.
Yep. You instantly get 25% off of every single product.
Okay. And thank you. Okay. And that's a perfect intro because I'm going to introduce Brittany here again, my co-host, and she's going to explain this promotion that's available now.
Yeah. So this is a way that someone can get an additional free product on top of, like she was talking about with the $35 fee being waived. So that's a bonus for starting, obviously, but you can do any type of initial enrollment order as long as it's 100 PV. So what this says is during November, get a bottle of Breathe Touch for free with a single 100 PV enrollment if you use this promo code. So as far as I can tell, everybody that's on here right now is enrolled. But if you have someone that you want to enroll or someone that you know is going to be getting started, you can use this promo code. It's USSC 2020 ZWV. And of course, if you forget that or you just need help with it, you can always reach out. But anyway, if you put that promo code in the promo box with the enrollment order, the person is going to get a free bottle of Breathe just for doing what they're already doing. And so the reason we have this opportunity is because our friend Valerie Nogle is doing a program called Silver Club, and doTERRA is giving her free products to give away to help people get started easier and get a better selection to start with. And Breathe Touch is just, everybody loves it. I don't know anybody that doesn't absolutely love this oil. We all need help breathing going into the winter season. It makes sense. So if you take her up on this offer, all you have to do is put in the promo code and then find her on Facebook I've looked her up. It's Valerie Nogle. I've like checked it from even when you're not her friend, you can find her very easily, and just send her a message saying, hey, this person enrolled and they got the free Breathe Touch. And what she does is she repeats that information to doTERRA to confirm that she wants you to get the free Breathe. And that's it. That's all there is to it. It's real simple, but all you got to do is put that code in and you get a free oil. It's a super win.
Brittany, where do you put the code in?
When you go on to the doTERRA website, which I might be able to screen share, but there's a promo code box, and then the word apply is like a button right next to the box. And you can
I've seen it. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, honey. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I did check with Valerie before this to make sure that she knew that we were, helping run her promotion. So she's not going to be surprised if she hears from one of y'all. Yeah. So in the payment screen, thank you, Clea. Obviously, I haven't done it in a while. So
thank you, Clea.
Thank you.
Great job, Patrice.
Yeah. So lastly, but Lacey, there's 3 types of people. There are sharers, and those just want the wellness lifestyle. You just want to buy the oils and use them in your life, incorporate them however is comfortable for you. Then there's a sharer, and this person is you want to start to get your products paid for. So you're going to start to share with your friends and family, and you'll start to help get your products paid for, which is wonderful. And then there's a builder. And a builder is someone who wants to earn income and make an impact on people's lives. And that's what we're doing, really, is making an impact on people's lives, bringing these wonderful certified therapeutic oils into your homes, teaching you and educating you how to use them for many different ailments. There's all kinds of stuff that we use them for. And beyond your it's just a whole new way of living, of living your life a little bit differently. And I think that doTERRA as well, which it doesn't, the impact too, they have a whole thing on, if you go to their website, which you guys all know about the sourcing and how they get the oils and how they're helping third world countries and whatnot. And it's just a fabulous company to work for and to hear what they're doing and to be a part of that. It makes me feel good that I'm a part of a company that does those types of things. And that is the end. So let's go ahead and open it up to any questions anyone may have. And I don't know with the chat button. Now, should I go ahead and stop sharing, or did you want to share something, Brittany? I'm going to stop sharing. Okay. I see a couple.
Yes, everybody, you can unmute yourselves if you want to ask your questions. I know I saw in the chat that Cindy mentioned blood pressure, sleep, and energy. So if anybody has any tips for that.
Yeah, I do. I love that.
Share.
The blood pressure is my issue as well. And I use that Pedigreen. Pedigreen is really good for blood pressure. The only thing though with all these oils, which you girls know, it's consistent. It's not just taking it once and being like, okay, nothing worked. It doesn't work that way. You have to be consistent. And that's what's really hard I find for all of us humans, consistency is hard. But if you want to change your lifestyle, and because I'm not on medication for blood pressure, and I have my whole family history is of that, and heart disease as well. And that's why I've wanted to be on these oils, is to not go down that route. I don't want cholesterol meds. I don't want the high blood pressure meds. And I've been off it. And there is, if you have that essential oil book, I don't know if any of you the Live book, isn't it? Thank you. Modern Essentials. It's a great book.
Or Modern Essentials.
And it has everything question you can imagine. And you can answer it all in there. And there's so many things. And so does, even if you go to, you guys know too, if you go to the doTERRA online and click the bottle when you're shopping, all the information about the bottle is there, like for peppermint, where it was sourced, what the molecular components are. They've just gone above and beyond. And Rebecca also taught me, which I love, is on the bottom of each bottle, there's a number. And you can literally type that number in if you can see it with the magnifying glass. And you can go onto the doTERRA website and type it in, and it'll tell you where it was, where the oils came from, everything, what date, everything. So they're very transparent. The company's really reliable. And the sleep we touched on also, I don't know if you heard that, Cindy, with the Serenity. And there's gel caps already made that you can buy. You don't have to make your own. And then the diffuser. And then Energy is the, I know, Rebecca, is it the DDR Prime or the Myo 2 Max?
Myo 2 Max.
That again.
Yes, thank you.
It's a supplement.
And that's a great supplement for energy, as well as the peppermint, and as well as all the citrus oils are great for energizing. I should always be having those diffusing in the house. That uplifts. And the other one is the uplifting. That oil is great. Uplifting.
The elevation
Thank you.
or
Thank you.
motivate.
Yes, or motivate. Those are the ones.
Those are both good choices. I just looked up in the book, Cindy, I don't know if you have the new book, but I can tell you what it says about blood pressure if you want.
Please
share it?
do.
I have the old one.
Okay.
And this one. And unfortunately, when I was working so much, I wasn't taking as good care of myself. And I had gotten myself all my blood pressure medicines. And then all of a sudden, shouldn't be even all of a sudden, probably within 4 or 5 months or so, then all of a sudden, then I was hit with my blood pressure again. And I was in and out of the hospital 2 or 3 times before they could even get it under control. So I'm on meds now. It's under control most of the time, but I want back off. So I think Patrice was right about staying consistent. And I got to get back onto that.
Well, and also it's not just this, it's diet, it's exercise, it's a lifestyle. You've got to get, you can't just think if you're just going to take the oils, that's going to fix it.
Right.
It's and we all know that, but it's hard, but we're here to support each other because that's what it's about. But when you start to see the results, it's worth it, because it really is to live a life like that, and it can be done. And we've all experienced it. And we want that for ourselves. That's why we're all here. We all have a common interest of living a better life, and incorporating these. And we know it's easy to go to In-N-Out Burger. Do you have that out there? I don't know if you guys do. I mean, that's like the best. I mean, everyone loves that one out here if you're like fast food, but it's just, you learn that, and then you go back and have it after you've been not, and it's like, oh my God, I feel gross. I can't even fathom, why did I do that? But that's what we have to do sometimes, is go do that to remind yourself to go, okay, I'm done. I mean, maybe you have to go dabble a little bit, and then you go, okay. And it's being consistent, and you'll get there at least.
And I agree. I was working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, because I took care of an elderly lady, and it was all her, and I put myself aside. And now that I'm not doing that anymore, I'm hoping I can come back. I am going to come back.
That's right. That's exactly it right there. That's wonderful. Anyone else have any questions or anything they want to ask? Or no, we did great. Good. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. It was great.
Did you get that? Yeah. Did you get that promo code?
Yes.
I wrote it down. Thank you.
So, and that's if you sign someone up in the month of November, this is what it's going to do. And, you can text Brittany or me, and, we'll help you get through it if you have any questions. So
thank you. Awesome. Thank you.
You can also find that image or an image with that graphic on Facebook if you want to go and pull that down off of there. It's a really pretty graphic with like fall leaves on it and everything. So you can use that if you need to.
And
Janet, were you raising your hand?
No.
Okay, sorry.
It's just that, I just want to really pay a big shout out to Brittany, and because she's been helping me, as Rebecca as well, to support me to get up here and do all this. And she's helped do a lot of this, and you all get to do it too, right? Isn't that it? We're all on a team. This is a team, and we need each other to do it. And it's, I was scared, and it all worked out. And, I'll make mistakes. I mean, we all do. That's just the way it's going to be. But I'm still going to love myself no matter what.
You rocked it.
Right. You
Yes.
did a
You
great
did a
job.
great
You did a
job.
really good job.
Let's not go too far, ladies, now.
Take it.
Let's
Take
keep
it.
it real. But no, but it's fun, and it's hard. And I've struggled. This is the first, who's been able to do a class? Has anyone done a class since COVID? I
Yeah.
know. So we got to get these oils out there, and people are dying. It's people, and it's rough out there right now. There's a lot of stuff going on in those homes that we don't want to talk about. It's not good.
Right.
And we're, that's what we can do. That's the only thing we can do, and share it.
Right.
So
We're creating a community where we can. Well, I am super excited about how this went, and I'm looking forward to everything that is to come. I know next week Angela is doing her What's the Buzz About doTERRA Essential Oils webinar next Wednesday night. So I'll have some information coming out about that closer, or updates, I guess, reminders and things like that. And then, as you guys know, probably if you don't, now you will, we have a continuing education series that happens on Tuesday nights right now. So we used to do it on Saturdays, and we moved it to Tuesdays to try to accommodate other people's schedule. So for the rest of this year, on Tuesday nights, we're going to have the continuing education webinars. And then beginning next year, maybe we'll switch it to a different day, but Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the main class nights. And then Monday night and Friday morning, we also have business talks if you want to get tapped into those things if you're not already.
Okay, Britt, can you get me updated on that information?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We will pick it up. I can give you the scoop now, but the gist of it is Monday nights, we have a very brief, 30-minute to the point updates type of call. And I can get you the invitation link to that. I can tell you the number off the top of my head as well, but I know that's not very useful to most people. And then the Friday morning one is more like a round table type of coffee chat discussion type of opportunity where we can ask questions and chat with each other about what's going on in our business. And that one is kind of just a different type of meeting, but that one's in the morning. So, and it's more of a celebration type of opportunity as well, because it's at the end of the week.
So Brittany, is Angela doing hers on Wednesday? No, the Buzz About Oils is Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
That's Angela's. Yeah. But what about and those Saturday ones turn to Tuesday? That's the continuing ed with Correct. Laura, with the doctor. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing the one this next week on Tuesday. Now I'm drawing a blank on what was the topic on that one?
Toxic living.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, cleaning up your household.
What and what time is that on
same time as this one?
7
so
p.m.
5 p.m. Well, 5 in California.
Yeah. And
then we post the replays on Facebook. So if you can't make it, you can always catch the replay.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you girls are doing such a great job with getting all that out, I think. It's been great to be part of a team that offers that. And then we can tell my people that they can all attend, and that's such a great thing. Right. So,
yeah. And then if you do finish or if your customers finish all of the continuing education, they're going to get a gift. So it's an incentive for them to get in and actually learn the material, which of course is going to help them to use their oils and things more effectively. But that's not always a motivation enough for some people, especially because it's 8 classes, that you have to be motivated, right? So we're going to do gifts for people who finish. And for everybody on my team, if you don't have extra stuff, which is very understandable, just let me know. I have plenty to share. And Clea's right, you get a certificate as well that you completed the continuing education. It's really beautiful certificate that we have. So yeah. Nice. But get yourself tapped into all of those things, because we have lots of great things, and I'm super, super proud of, like Patrice said, we have things that we can offer our community. And, that's something that took time and effort. And now that we have it, we should be really proud of it, because it's not something that every team has. So we need to, be proud of our resources and share them with everybody. So, yeah.
Good.
Hey, Britt, is it too late to jump in at any time? I know that they have.
So that's the cool. Okay. yeah, you're saying like, can they jump in the rotation and just,
Mhm.
yeah. So we'll just start over the rotation after this one. So they'll just kind of keep going until they get all 8 classes. And there's a cute little punch card that people can like print out and write down like which ones they went to and stuff. So, you know, and it is an honor system. I mean, people can watch the replay, and how are we going to know if they watched it, right? But we can, you know, we want to believe that people are, you know, honest and truthful
Now
about that.
is that just for the Tuesday one?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, that one is a motivator for people who are already enrolled, to just kind of help them slowly learn all the things, because there's obviously a lot. There's 8 topics in that series, and it's a lot of information, but it's a really, really good program. Like there's a whole webinar just on the supplements.
Great.
And how many people really need to get deep into the supplements to understand it? Everybody. If you're taking them, it's helpful to
Right.
understand in that depth. So yeah. So Cindy, me and you, we can talk a little bit more if you want to get caught up. I can get you plugged into everything, make sure you know where
Right.
everything's at. And yeah, otherwise, I guess we'll wrap this up unless anybody has any other questions or comments.
That was great.
All right. Well, it's great to see you guys.
Right.
Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for coming.
Nice to meet
Thank
all of you.
you.
Thank you.
Nice to
you.
meet you, Cindy.
Nice to
Bye,
meet you guys
Clea.
too.
Good night. Bye.
Nice to meet
Bye.
you, Cindy.
I'll see.
Clea.
We'll see you on a Friday call.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Good.
Nice job, Patrice.
See you, everybody. Thank you, Rebecca. See you
Bye,
what is
guys.
today? Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Okay.